welcome back. This is Amanda with hookemcreations, and today we are going to do the Purl Stitch. Now, if you haven't looked back, watched the last few videos on how to cast on and how to do a slip stitch, I highly encourage you to go back and re-watch those videos before we get started with this. So, I've already cast it on. I casted on 15 on to my needle, and same thing like we did with the knit stitch, I am going to put that needle with the yarn in my left hand because I am right-handed. So if you're left-handed, you may have to mirror this video. So, and to get your yarn started, to hold your yarn, I do over the pinky, over the index finger, and I wrap around one more time. And then your needle goes into your hand like so. Now, so to do a knit stitch, we had to push the needle through to the back. To do a purl stitch, you have to push it to the front, like this. And you're going to do the same thing like you did with the knit stitch. Wrap the yarn around, scoop it through, and then drop the stitch. Again, push through to the front, yarn around, scoop through, and drop the stitch, just like that. Do it a couple more times. Push through, wrap it around, scoop it through the loop, and drop the stitch from the previous. And there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and speed up a little bit, but it's the same concept as knitting. The only difference is you're pushing that needle through to the front instead of to the back like you do with knitting. There you go. And that's how you do a purl stitch. It's that simple, and the same concept again. Put the needle that has the yarn in your left hand, and the needle that doesn't have the yarn into your right hand, and make sure that the needle goes behind the working yarn when you first start off. I always tend to forget that when I'm knitting, and then go through the loop and push it forward. Take the yarn, wrap it around, scoop it through, and do the same thing that you just did the other side. And there you go. It looks just like the knitted side, kind of like this similar garter stitch, but it's the purl stitch. Garter stitch is traditionally just knitting, just the knit stitch, but it's kind of the same concept with the garter stitch. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit the subscription button and ring the bell and get notified when the next video comes out. Be sure to buy us some coffee while you're at it. And until next time, happy crafting!